What's up, guys? This is Preston, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, today we're back with One C Entertainment horror animation stories. This one is called True Creepy Hitchhiking Horror Story, so it's a hitchhiker story. So, without further ado, let's talk and let's get into watching. I need to be updated on my One C Entertainment reactions because I think this is the 16th one I reacted to, and I started reacting to these last year. So I need to get updated on that. But let's get into it.
When I was 17, I didn't have a driver's license. Most of the time I walked or hitchhiked. There was this one night. There weren't that many cars on the road, and it was very cold. And this man pulled over. When the guy pulled over, I took a good look at the guy and figured I could take him if he tried anything. He was on the slender side and had a strange frailness about him, even though he looked healthy enough. I got into the car after we agreed on the destination. We exchanged names and I warmed my fingers off in front of the heating.
Bruh.
He spoke quietly.
I will never ever in my life, if I'm stranded outside and I need to get somewhere, I'm not gonna hitch a ride. I got 2 feet in a heartbeat. I'll walk my happy ass where I need to go.
But found it beautiful and hoped he could find.
Whenever you're outside alone, and if you don't want to hitchhike, always follow by this phrase: you got 2 feet in a heartbeat. Walk back, walk home. I don't care. I will not hitch a ride with a random stranger. Fuck that. I will use my 2 feet and a heartbeat, and I'll be back at my crib. That's how it is. That's just me, though. Never in my life will I ever hitch a ride.
Fine.
Or pick up hitchhikers. It goes both ways, vice versa.
That comment struck me as a little odd, but I brushed it off. It began to snow and the road quickly got slippery. So he slowed and he kept his eyes straight out the windshield, driving silently. I was okay with that, as small talk was never my forte. About 10 minutes later, I noticed the car near the intersection we were approaching seemed to be sliding, so I said, "Watch out." He immediately hit the gas, shooting through the intersection and burst out with, "Don't ever scream at me." Needless to say, I was taken aback.
Bruh.
I said, "Look, this is close enough. Just pull over here and I can get there." He didn't seem to hear me. So I said, "Richard, did you hear me? I said you can pull over here and let me out." But no response. He just stared straight ahead, driving faster now than he did when it started snowing. To say I was scared doesn't
Is this dude on drugs?
The depth of the fear that began to rise in me. I didn't know if I should stay quiet or speak, but I was damn sure not going to yell after his outburst.
I swear, some of these motherfuckers in these stories be on drugs, though.
Mumble under his breath. I couldn't quite make out what he was saying, but I assumed he was speaking to me. So I said, "What did you say? I couldn't hear you." He began to speak quietly and rapidly, saying things like, "You're always yelling at me. I've told you time and time again, do not yell at me. I don't appreciate it. No, you don't listen. You don't listen." And I was just sitting there looking at him.
This dude's clearly on drugs, then.
I didn't know what to say in response, or
I don't know what it is, but most of these people on these stories are clearly on drugs. Half of the stories that I've watched or reacted to, these people were on drugs. Yeah, that goes to saying, just don't trust strangers. Go your own separate way. Oh, there's a saying that I always go by when I watch these type of stories: expect the unexpected.
If I should say anything at all, I contemplated just jumping out of the car.
He might not be on drugs,
I did when I realized,
but I'm just going by to what I've watched in the past from these stories and similar stories that I've seen.
I started to cry and debate with myself about causing an accident by grabbing the wheel and hoping for the best, when he suddenly looked at me for the first time since I had gotten in the car.
Oh fuck, something about to happen. Something's about to happen.
Several times, rapidly, then slowed the car, pulling into a gas station. I waited to see if he unlocked the doors, not wanting to say anything to set him off again. After a minute or two, he quietly said, I think I better let you out of here. And he hit the button to the door locks.
He's letting him out?
And he opened the door. I wasn't about to hesitate, so I jumped out of the car as if I were on fire. I was about to turn and walk into the gas
That's
station
new.
when he called my name. He looked so damn sad and I hesitated. He apologized, said he was sorry if he had frightened me, that he never would have harmed me. And he asked if I'd be able to get home okay. I said I would and closed the door. He began to pull out of the gas station, but stopped suddenly. He just sat there for a couple of moments, his head down. I froze,
The
wondering
fuck
what
is
the hell
going
was
on?
up, and was about to run into the gas station. But he opened his window and yelled at me, waving something in his hand. My hat. I left it on his seat. I
Is it
slowly
a trick?
approached the side of his car, and he handed it to me, apologizing again. I didn't know what else to
Oh, so
say, so I just said,
he's returning his
thanks. I watched as he drove off, making sure he was out of sight before moving on so he wouldn't know which direction I was heading.
So he.
As I walked, I went to put my hat back on, and a piece of paper fell out of it. Folded into a paper was $100 bill.
Oh
The
shit.
paper said, I'm sorry. Please take a cab and don't hitchhike anymore tonight. I didn't. In fact, it was the last time I ever hitchhiked in my life. Would never, ever do that again.
Okay. So basically, was that dude gonna hurt him, or did he just feel vulnerable because I felt like that guy was going to do something and hurt him or kill him, but I think the guy just felt vulnerable and felt bad that if he killed a random stranger that he wouldn't be able to live with himself, so he said, I'm just gonna let him out. It ain't worth it. And basically just saved his life. So I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that this dude just got real lucky. Real lucky. Wow. That's a first. That's a first in a story the that the creep let let the person out and didn't trap him. That's crazy. Well, let this be a lesson. Never hitch a ride or never pick up a hitchhiker because you don't know what the person's intent is. See you on the next video.